What is up, guys? Today we have ultimate comparison of the two devices. From the left side we have the Ninebot E3 Pro scooter, from the right side we have Ninebot E2 Pro scooter. So right now let's compare which one to buy in 2026, and in general, if you have choice of two scooters, which one would I select? As you see, they actually look like pretty similar. Of course, it's a bit more modern, especially from the deck side, E2 Pro, but E3 Pro, but E2 Pro is also still good device. So let's turn it on. Two of them are turned on now, as you see how they look like. So firstly, let's start with the technical characteristics comparison. So from the technical characteristics, the E3 Pro, it has the nominal power up to the peak power, let's say up to 1000 watt here, comparing to E2 Pro, which is the peak power is 750, nominal power is 350 watt for E2 Pro and 450 watt for E3 Pro. For suspension, of course, there is no suspension at all on E2 Pro, so it's more reliable from one side. But if you're driving off-road or your city has not a good road, actually that can be an issue. Then you will have really vibration on your scooter. Meanwhile, E3 Pro, so it has a back suspension here and the front suspension from that side. So actually this part of the scooter is a front suspension, and the back suspension is built in, similar to F3 Pro. So actually this is the biggest advantage of E3 Pro, it's a suspension. Of course, power of the wheel is also important, but the suspension is really good. It makes it a bit less reliable maybe, but more comfortable to drive comparing to the Ninebot E2 Pro, which is much more reliable, of course, because there is no suspension, so it's unkillable and high quality, but the safety and convenience of ride is worse. Although let's evaluate the top speed. Actually, you can reach up to 32 km per hour on E2 Pro, but in the perfect condition when the battery 100% start and charged, and that's the only way how you can reach it. I have many videos on my channel, you can find in the link in the description below how to unlock it to 32 km per hour, but it's still not that stable comparing to E3 Pro, which can be unlocked to 35 km per hour, and it's much more stable because peak power is higher here. So you have battery for 388 watt here in E3 Pro. Meanwhile in E2 Pro is 275, so it's almost 30% better battery here in E2 Pro. Both of them has 36 nominal voltage here. The charging time is 5.5 hours for E2 Pro versus 7.5 hours for E3 Pro, which is longer, but of course it's because of higher capacity battery. Both of them have 10-inch tire, tubeless tires, of course. It's a standard for Ninebot now. Actually nothing special, this is just brand new, of course a bit redesigned. From backside you see it's very comparable. Of course this handle is a bit different, so here you just, this handlebar goes down, meanwhile it goes down in E3 Pro together with the front wheel. The weight, of course, the weight difference exists here because of bigger battery. So E3 Pro, it's 21 kilogram, 21.2 kilogram, comparing to E2 Pro 18.8 kilogram, which is lighter. Max load is 100 kilogram for E2 Pro, and E3 Pro up to 120 kilogram. And for the water resistance, IPX5, two of them, the battery IPX7 for E3 Pro. Actually, the price difference, so the new one, if you compare the price, is $600 for E3 Pro. Meanwhile, around $450, $500 actually you can get for E2 Pro, which is actually only $100 difference. And of course, if you're planning to buy the new scooter and you have enough budget, better to buy E3 Pro. Let me turn them off together. They're actually quite similar, like two brothers. And of course, $600 versus $500, it's worth to buy for $600. Definitely add 100 extra and buy E3 Pro. But if you're on second-hand market, the price is dramatically different. So around $450 you can get for E3 Pro. Actually, it's not that cheap, $450. It will be almost brand new or still second-hand. Meanwhile, you can get E2 Pro for around $200. It's really insane price and really worth to consider this option. The price difference 200 and 450 is dramatical in this price range. So in this case, it will be choice if you're on budget and you prefer more reliable scooter with no suspension. E2 Pro is a good choice. Of course, from battery perspective, it's also important whether you will just drive maybe 10 kilometers per day and you charge it at night. It's more than enough, but if you're planning to drive more, of course, only the option E3 Pro, which is a bit more expensive, but again, you have suspension, the battery is better, fresh design here, as you see. That's actually one of the biggest differences between those two devices. In general, they're all budget scooters from Ninebot, it's same series. But if you still have some questions, what I need to clarify for you, you can leave it in the comments below. I will check it or maybe make some additional videos. Also, I will do the test drive outside and test out how they consider. I already did it by myself, but didn't record on the video. As for me, I prefer E3 Pro, as it's of course faster, the more powerful, suspension is better and it's brand new compared to E3 Pro, which actually feels that this scooter is 3 years old and it's still good, it's operating well, but design is a bit outdated. Even you see the screen is more modern, all these buttons here comparing to button here, it's much more convenient, so you can change with one hand. For example, while you're driving, you can change the modes here, turn on the front light. It's also quite convenient. Turn it on, turn it off. Of course, you don't need it during the ride, but actually you can do everything. But here, how you can do it, you need the second hand to change the lights and turn it on, turn it off. Also not that convenient, let's say. From the weight perspective, of course, E2 Pro is more lighter, so it's more convenient to handle it with you all the time, and it's understandable, yeah, because battery is lower. So to sum up, on budget, just take E2 Pro, you will enjoy it, but you should consider that you can ride only on a short distance. If you would ride to longer distance, you can consider F2 Pro Plus. It's actually also quite good version right now, a bit more expensive, but still maybe $300 you can get E2 Plus in good conditions. Meanwhile, E3 Pro, if you're not that on budget, $450. If you want something new design, brand new scooter that with the suspension, so that's really good choice and I really recommend to buy it. Alright, all the other guides you can find in the description below. If you want to support my channel, please click on the link below, you can also do it. Put the thumbs up and see you next time.